Welcome back, everybody, to episode 2 of this Let's Play of Legend of Keepers. We are playing with the new DLC that introduced the Goddess, the new master of the dungeons. She brings with her a whole retinue of mummy lords and some new traps. So we've got a lot of really cool new stuff to play with. I've been trying to take as many of the new ones as possible. In fact, I've only taken new ones because I really want to see what they can do. So we just defeated some veterans. We took a tiny bit of damage, but we'll heal up nicely. And now we're ready to move on and do some businessy stuff. So let's do a business trip here. And by the way, my name is Garacian. If this is your first time here, welcome, and please check out my episode 1. I also have an episode 0 of this game where I talk about like all the mechanics. It's basically a tutorial video, so go and check that out. But if you're here to see the new stuff, then you're in the right place. This business trip will allow us to send one of our employees with the sales department to be their bodyguard. You'll be compensated, of course. So we could get the most money by sending this person. We could get the Two-Bird Stone. Attacks targeting only the hero at the front. Deal 30% of the final damage to the hero positioned behind the target. Does that include morale damage? I bet it does. Back morale. We have a couple people that do big damage morale to the front. So that could be actually quite useful. I'm gonna take that. I don't have any artifacts. Trainer or engineer? We don't really have any money, so let's go to the trainer. We'll just train up one person, I guess. This person will get a little bit more power, a little bit more speed. Applies demoralize to all heroes when a monster of the group is defeated. This person will gain a new passive, 12 air damage, and applies demoralize to all heroes when the ghost is defeated. That's pretty useful. Got a black market. I think we can sell our heroes back. Let's do an event. Budget increase. Good news, everyone. The board has declared that due to a great financial period, the company can allocate you extra resources in the form of a trap, a recruit, or cold hard cash. We can get the Kiyomi, the Futakuchi Ona, which I don't remember what she does. We can get the trap, an oil cauldron. I believe that makes you fire weak and also does some fire damage. And then we have gold. I think I'm going to take the gold at this point because I'm quite poor. Got a workout or an event. Let's do a workout. Let's get our hero back up and running here. She's been asleep for thousands of years. It's time for her to do some exercises here and get swole. Do we want more life or do we want resistances? I think resistances. It's 5% less damage of all kinds. It's easier to plan. And then our nature is pretty bad. So if we get hit by nature, we're in trouble. So let's grab this one. And let's do the rings. This will give us maximum health. Doesn't cost us too much. That's why we get the blood when we can. Okay, we have adventurers. So let's check out our retinue here. We want to send a couple people home to recuperate. We need a tanky minion in each group. Big morale damage here. This is the front. So we actually have a couple people in this group that can do that front damage that ricochets. So let's actually put you in the back group. Okay, I like that team. All right, so let's hit some adventurers. All right, so we have our, what's this? Big symbol. All resistance is increased by 15. That's not good. So this is very tanky. But that means morale is pretty effective, especially because Rahul here has tons of health, tons of resistances, but pretty bad morale. So we'll be scaring this guy out easily, especially with all of our monsters that do big damage in the front to morale. It's actually going to work out really well for us. Monthoth here is a magician, does AoE fire. Randomly moves all monsters to another position at the start of the first fight. Okay, Gracian, do not forget about that this time. And we have 25% of morale back after a fight. Air damage. So air damage and physical damage in the front. So maybe the tiredness is the right one here, because we want our monsters to live long enough to get to use some of their big attacks here. So we've got air and fire and physical in the front. I mean, it's got to be our tanky one. You're pretty armor tanky, actually. Not as much health. Okay, that looks good. Spell room. Another trap. It's got to be our canopic jars. Second monster room. Hopefully this guy will be gone by this point, so we can We can probably put this character in the front.
Pray to me.
All right, so creepy old fan. Oh my god, I didn't move them. How could I possibly have forgot? Please don't type angry comments at me. please type supportive comments in my time of need. Okay, what do we do here? Oh, what's wrong with me? Okay, let's use this one because it's gonna bounce, right? Oh, it doesn't bounce. It's not an attack. No, it doesn't count for some reason. I thought, but that is morale damage. I thought that was a type of damage. Attacks targeting only the hero at the front. What the heck? I could have sworn that... Well, that's a useless artifact for us, for the most part. This guy's very scared already. Oh. Okay, everybody's... Bit of trouble, bit of trouble. Alright, so that skill's been used up. This is big morale damage. Let's do it. Demoralized will help. There we go. Get out of here. Air damage and bleeding, and it bounces. Well, it might be time. Do some physical damage, or not physical, but health damage. That person didn't get a turn. Target's armor is negative. 32 damage. Damage increased by 50% if their armor is negative. So yeah, it's got to be that one. We got tiredness, so we're doing less damage.
I know a way to pull your brain out through your nose.
Gross. Gross and weird. Toeris. Scepter of Life. Bunch of damage, elemental weakness, morale. Let's just do this one.
This tomb will be your tomb.
This tomb will be your tomb. That's some Grayson style smack talk, Toeris. Okay, we've got 10 blood, 6 tears. We could pick up a ballista. Not super helpful. Polar portal, frostbite, another set of jars. I don't really want these. Might as well take something different. This could be useful because depending on the resistances of the heroes we come up against. This is not really so useful because we just don't do physical damage. So let's grab the polar portal. We could at least rent it out if we have that event. All right, so we have a lot of... Yeah, so you guys come back in. We'll sort everybody before our next fight. Plunder. I love a plunder. Okay, so we have isolated farm. We get a little bit of gold, but a low chance of injury. Mushroom circle. We get motivation, but pretty good chance of injury. Necromancer's lair. 100% chance to find a monster, but we lose a morale. Let's do that one. Visiting the sinister practitioner of forbidden magics will give your volunteers nightmares, but it was worth the trip. The necromancer conjured a monster ready to serve you. Oh, we didn't plunder, we just asked him for help, and he's like, here you go. So we got another one of these mummy maguses. That's actually pretty cool. We got a therapist or a trainer. Well, we could probably use some therapy. We could just do it for just get the +1, or we could pay for more. Let's just get the +1. How are we doing here? Not bad, not bad. Only a couple that really need to go for a break now. Workout, another therapist, or an event. We don't need to do another therapist because we can afford to have people go and rest. So let's just do an event. Direct contribution. The doctor just had a brilliant idea. Why not cynically gather blood or tears directly from your employees? -1 motivation for all available monsters. Yep. Don't care. Okay, so some of you guys need to take a break now for sure. Leaving us with just the right number of monsters available. So we want a tank and some front hitters. Okay. And then some finishers. Yeah, there's some front. Okay, yeah, that's actually perfect. Veterans, and we're on the ancient pyramid again. This is hard. So 2 powerful ones. You can see under heroes, there's like a regular helmet and 2 cooler looking helmets. More gold, and we get a trap. I don't want the trap, but I do want the gold. And of course the challenge makes it more fun. Okay, so we're starting off with level 3 and 2 level 2s. We have an elf here, which is apparently a class, a ninja, and a sorceress. So we have no ice weakness, so Polar Portal is out. Ignores the first attack suffered. Places a penalty with a bonus. Applies poison. Okay. Start of each fight. Initial duration of penalties received decreased by 1 turn with a minimum of 1. And heals life after a fight. Okay, so we're actually reasonably set to fight these kind of characters with our morale teams here. So do we want to hit the first one for big damage or put the debuff? The debuff will be replaced. So we may want to wait until we get a different debuff on. Maybe we just use it. And then we'll get the wraps on these ones. No, I want to do this one now. So we have air in the front. And then we have AoE nature, AoE ice. So that'll probably kill Damien if he's in the front. Wait, is anybody shuffling my people around? No, I only remember to check when it's not actually happening. Modified fan. And then here we have air in the front. Oh, you're level 3 now. Ooh, you're a tanky boy. Gains wraps when the mummy colossus is attacked. That's a new passive. Also, he must have gained some stats because I don't think this one had... Yeah, so he gained a little bit of defenses. 110 health. He's got 150 health. Wow, 2 levels did a lot for this character, actually, as a tank.
Pray to me.
Okay, what's in there? Organs and worms. Pretty spooky. So we got our wraps here. Ow. This one's... well... Why are you immune? Ignores the first attack suffered. So we should wait for an AoE, I think. No, this isn't super what we need, but it's actually pointless to do that, I think. We just use the AoE here. Oh no, we lose this one too. We could use this. Oh. It heals even if they're not penalized. Whoa! Jeez! Titanus, no! Oh my god, we're getting our asses kicked here. Damien, scare her. Whoa! Exploded. Yeah, blow some dust on him. That'll teach him. Nature and slowed. Wraps and a random bonus. I think I better do the morale. It's gonna hit some thresholds. Okay, Nightmare, some AoE morale, or this sharp... Man, it's not gonna do a whole lot. Let's do this. Negative nature resistance. Only one of them. Air damage removes all stacks of wraps and applies bleeding per stack removed, and that's to just the front one, but it would bounce. I don't think that's really what we want here. Yeah, we've hit a threshold here, so now they're all taking an extra 35% damage, so when we do have to switch to damage, which we have to do now... Oh my god, that was the first time she had a debuff to remove? I guess demoralize doesn't count. Wow, this is going bad. This one? Wow, this monster kind of sucks. Maybe she gets more exciting when she levels.
Disturb my slumber.
Ow. Are we in trouble? Stab me in the shins. Little shit. We're gonna scare everybody out. I don't like her sounds of pain. Those tiredness stacks up. They do less damage. Almost there. I'm taking more damage as my elemental weakness gets lower, but they well, it stays the same, but I'm taking more damage. They're dealing less damage. All right, we're gonna lose 2, maybe 3 of the heroes next round. Ah, there we go, a triple, 3 at once. That's awesome. Okay, so we got 17 tiers. We got 177 gold. Our totals are looking pretty good right now. If we can pick up a circular saw to deal some damage and bleeding, a poison cloud do some nature damage and poison, or a furnace to do some fire and some burn. I think it's the furnace. The furnace is pretty powerful. Gives us another elemental option if we really need it. We could go to the doctor. That's for our master, but I think she's going to regenerate pretty well. I mean, she's pretty tanky. I'm not super worried about her. So let's go to the trainer. Who do we want to train up here? Damien's pretty powerful. This could be really useful. Titanus could certainly stand to gain some stats from leveling. 250 for Titanus. Let's do Damien. And we don't have enough for anybody else. Therapist, event, black market. Therapist would be helpful because we do have several people that need a bunch of points, but I don't really want to pay for it. So let's do an event. The 9th door. Golthor demands blood, quenches thirst, and he will send one of his most dreadful avatars into the mortal world. Summons a random monster of demon type. Lose 286 life by choosing this ritual, or we can just offer 25 blood. I think that's what it's for. What did we get? Is something new. Am I... Oh, it's this one. Wait, this is it? This is what we got? We got this level 1 Dark Magus. For, I guess 25 blood for a level 1 Dark Magus is acceptable. Maybe we do need to hit the therapist. I wonder if this is the last one because this is the first mission. Nah. They don't need therapy. Innovation. The R&D manager has developed a new trap and seems to be very proud of it. He wants to secretly sell it to you for a few gold coins. Yeah, you did a great job, bub. We'll buy that from you. You're doing great. No, it keeps going after this. Okay, well, there's got to be a hero anyway before it can end. Alchemist. Transmute blood or tears into another resource. Lucky me, you placed a bet on boar racing game during lunch break. The one you chose finished first, and you won the jackpot. You could also use your winnings to throw a party for your employees. +1 motivation for all available monsters. Again, I don't care how they're feeling. All right, veterans. Trap, more gold. We have too many traps. Too many traps. You need a break. You need a break. I mean, might as well just send only the minimum number so that everyone can get their motivation back. So we have only one tank available. These are all level 1s. Or am I screwing myself over by doing this? I might be, but I need motivation. It's too bad I didn't have any other opportunities to get motivation back. Okay. Yeah, let's just do that. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. Veterans. Always do the hardest ones. Okay, that's a lot of trap options. So we have a 3, 2, and a 3. Not too bad. This one randomly moves all monsters to another position. Okay, Gracian. Gracian, listen. Okay, listen up, bub. Do not place your minions where you want them. Place them in a different position, okay? Please remember. Please remember. So, Barbarian, physical in the front, applies enraged. Heals, ignores the first attack. Nature in the back. Ice, speed increased. Okay, so we have physical in the front, nature in the back. Ignores the first attack. So let's do the, well, let's see. Fire, nope. They're not really weak to any of the elements, really. What about nature? Nah. So let's just do the fan. Give them tiredness for the first group. Wait, no, we don't want to do that because this trap won't have anybody to give its wraps to. Canopic jars. Okay, so physical in the front, nature in the back. So really we want Brutalis in either the front or the back, so we'll put him in the middle. And then we don't want nature in the back, so we'll put him in the back because they'll swap, and then we'll do this. Okay, there we go. Everybody, take a note. I did it. All right, I have finally remembered to put my minions in the wrong places. What is this room? Oh, it's the same. Spells. Yeah, we don't have disaster rooms yet. That's right. We're not complicated enough dungeons. But I'll be interested to see what those are like for the pyramid rooms. So they're not going to swap around this time. So we want physical resistance in the front. Nature resistance in the back. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hopefully we kill somebody off before we get here.
Hooray to me!
All right, Toeris. Let's do it. Okay, not bad. It's fine. Oh my god, that hurt. This could be helpful. Can't believe I have a healer now. It's kind of weird. Negative nature resistance. One of them. He's up to 9 stacks of wraps now. So he's going to do 18% of somebody's maximum morale, which is like almost a bar. That's pretty crazy. Let's slow it again. This one's going to die. Let's watch her morale. Oh, yeah. Wow, she took a lot of morale from that. That was cool. All right, let's keep that up. Air and morale damage. Morale and tiredness. Oh, that's useful. Whoa, oh my god. Nope. Oh, she lived. No, she lost her armor. Oh, from that attack. Okay, so she actually had 30%. Got it. Wow, that's tempting, though. Probably just this one. She's getting really close to leaving. Not a fan of that attack. It's kind of kicking my ass.
You defile my sanctuary, heretics!
She got slowed. All right, let's get a couple of these out of here.
Bow before my splendor!
All right, easy peasy. And this one doesn't regenerate. That was an upgrade we could get with points, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, we have some interesting traps here. We got 17 tiers, 291 gold. I have the circular saw, which is not super great for us. Trained rats, 30 nature damage and poison 3 in the back. Fascinating trap. That's really quite cool. And then we have a bag of Aeolus. What? Air damage and slowed. What in the world? Okay. Just take that weird one. Okay, so we have a lot of motivational changes here. This is good. We really needed some of these to be healed back up. So we'll put everybody up here for events. Looks like we got a handful of people that need to take a break again. So maybe this would be a good opportunity to do a therapy sesh just to help that out just a little bit. Although we have a lot of money. Oh, but we can get some money down here. So let's hit the therapist. And let's do an extended session with the tiers. Just so we're going to have lots of choices. Yeah, so now we only have... Yeah, we barely have anybody that has to stay behind at all. And we have Alchemist. No, we're good. Let's do an event. Garbage chute. The workers' union has made a request, an anonymous suggestion box for the employees. Even if they can't write, this simple gesture will boost morale. They don't need to know that the suggestion box will empty straight into the trash. +1 motivation for all available monsters. Too bad I just paid for therapy. Let's refuse. I'd rather have the money. And we have a siege. Where we could rent out some traps. That's probably the best choice because we don't need most of these. Like this. Here we go. This is a lot of money for these 2 traps that we're not using. Ooh, we have over 1,000. This isn't even the end here. Oh my god. Okay, well, we are actually all out of time for this episode. So thank you everybody so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying watching this new content as much as I'm enjoying playing it. I love these new monsters, and I love this commander, this dungeon leader here. She is really fun to use. And I love how she's like a grumpy, sleepy hippopotamus. So join me on the next episode. We will check out the trainer and spend an incredible amount of money training up our monsters. And then we'll hit a champion and get something cool, something rare it looks like. So that'll be really, really cool. So please consider liking and subscribing if you're enjoying the content. And I will see you in the next episode.